LR, Chief Executive Officer of the Hague Institute for Innovation of Law, Jude Udo Ilo, and Director General of the Nigeria Governors Forum, Abdulateef Shittu, during the signing of an MoU to establish a collaborative framework aimed at promoting people-centered justice across Nigeria, in Abuja on Friday. Photo. NGF Media Unit. The Nigeria Governors Forum and the Hague Institute for Innovation of Law have signed a Memorandum of Understanding to establish a collaborative framework aimed at promoting people-centered justice and advancing justice reform across Nigeria. Signed in Abuja on Friday, the MoU, aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 16. 3. Aims to provide state governments with tools, training, and innovative methods to guarantee equal access to justice for all citizens. The NGF is a forum of Nigeria's 36 state governors, while the Hague Institute for Innovation of Law promotes people-centered justice by making legal services accessible and understandable. Active in Nigeria since 2015, HiiL works with justice stakeholders to design solutions addressing citizens' most pressing legal challenges. In his remarks, HiiL Chief Executive Officer Jude Udo Ilo stated that the MoU will run for an initial 5 years, highlighting a long-term commitment to justice reform in Nigeria. He added that the agreement provides a framework for cooperation and mutual understanding, with specific initiatives to be executed through separate, detailed agreements. Ilo stated, "We are committed to helping countries, institutions, and communities see justice through the eyes of the people." This is the core of the idea of people-centered justice, ensuring that the daily struggles and needs of the Nigerian people inform how the justice system is designed and how it functions. We want the justice system to be accountable to the people, so that justice consumers can feel a sense of ownership and trust in the system. In our last justice survey, it became clear that a majority of Nigerians seek justice solutions from the informal justice sector. This presents a unique opportunity to expand access to justice and close the justice gap by strengthening informal pathways. These pathways should be standardized, documented, and their outcomes enforceable. In this way, a village woman wouldn't have to travel long distances to seek justice in land-related issues. The decisions made in small communities should be binding, even after those involved have moved on. Our interest is in understanding the various ways in which consumers' lives are affected and ensuring that justice systems reflect their needs. We cannot think of a better partner for this journey than the Nigeria Governors Forum, because of the reach you have across the country. Your members occupy key positions across the Federation, and they have the power and capacity to turn innovative ideas for open access to justice into reality for ordinary Nigerians. We are truly looking forward to working with you to ensure that more people in this great country have access to credible, effective, and reliable justice. We are excited to sign this MoU, and I want to emphasize that we are not doing this just for the sake of signing an agreement. We are committed to ensuring that something tangible comes out of this partnership that benefits the country. On her part, the HiiL country representative, Ijeoma Nuafer, disclosed that the organization is already operating in Imo and Ogun states. She continued, "The idea is that justice is not supposed to be a luxury, it is supposed to be a commodity, just like health and education." So how do we get it close to the people? With the community justice centers. We hope that over time they will be spread across every village so that people can come with their complaints. If it is justice-oriented, at the very minimum, mediation will take place. If it can't be resolved, then you can start going through the formal system to get it done. More importantly, in all the countries, some African countries, believe it or not, they now have legislation that gives the legal framework for informal sectors to be formalized or anchored by the formal sector. Because 90% of the world actually turns to the informal sector to resolve their justice needs. Not everybody can afford a courtroom or have access to it. She explained that HiiL does not impose ideas but rather creates a platform that allows stakeholders and the public to define what effective justice delivery means to them. In his remarks, the NGF Director General, Abdulateef Shittu, said a key milestone in the forum's collaboration with HiiL was the official launch of the Justice Needs and Satisfaction in Nigeria 2023 report. He noted that the report remains an important resource for understanding citizens' justice needs, identifying service delivery gaps, and monitoring progress in justice sector reforms, adding that it has equipped policymakers, practitioners, and stakeholders with credible data to drive more responsive and inclusive justice interventions. He continued, "Today, we take that relationship a step further. The Memorandum of Understanding we are signing establishes a framework for structured and sustained collaboration between our two institutions. It reflects our shared resolve to promote people-centered justice in Nigeria, justice that is accessible, affordable, fair, and responsive to the real needs of citizens." Under this partnership, we agree to work together in good faith, applying our best efforts to advance our common goal of improving access to justice. We do so based on mutual benefit, mutual respect, and recognition of each party's interests, strengths, and institutional capacity. This is not merely a symbolic agreement, it is a commitment to action, learning, innovation, and measurable impact. We deeply appreciate HiiL's confidence in our organization and their continued dedication to justice reform in Nigeria. Your technical expertise, global perspective, and consistent engagement have added immense value to national and subnational justice conversations. As we move forward, we look to a partnership with optimism that delivers tangible outcomes for communities, strengthens institutions, and places people at the center of justice delivery. Quote,